Welcome back, everyone. What is up? We're here. We're back. We're building. First, we have a little unboxing.
Yeah, tiny little unboxing. So I got... there we go. So I got some desk mats from Dixie a long time ago. I'm pretty excited for these. Whoop, come on. Watch a stream going to that before. Let's get a stream where we have to go to the hospital because Chewie cuts his hand open. Got some fun desk mats, one which we will be building on. And a koozie. Look at that.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it. The audio's or the video's coming from another computer, Tyson. It's just going to be slightly out of sync. It's
Just a smidge out of sync.
Yeah, from your. Yeah, I mean,
Osiris will be talking more than I will. But yeah.
with the camera from. We have the extra Yeti plugged into my computer, but the camera is plugged into Dave's computer, which is sending an NDI signal over to me. So there's like a couple milliseconds of a little bit of a delay, but we still wanted you to be able to see Chewie's beautiful, beautiful face and magnificent hair and beard, as well as hear his luscious, luscious voice.
I like the look.
Yeah, I will say, so I was talking with some people about this mat a couple nights ago. And I do like the fact that he changed the logo color to match the flower.
Yeah. Solid choice. Really happy about it. Not going to be using it that much because it is white, so it'll be more of a photograph. But finally came in, absolutely. American healthcare streams. The desk mat mirrored, maybe. Also upside down.
Yeah, the Olivia desk mat is upside down. In terms of the actual... Yeah.
And
it's facing me instead of facing Chewie.
We will be building on, and this is going to be my permanent... my permanent building... It's gonna be the way.
Yeah, facing you is the right way.
Okay.
This is the Olivia desk mat's facing the opposite direction.
So excited about this, Dixie. If you're in the chat, this came out really well. I like how dark it is.
Yeah, it looks good.
So, real stoked on this. And then something else that's fun. So, quick backstory. mkII SA Lime was my first key set. that I got in on. Nope. Sticker. So I had to do it.
I didn't even know about this. I didn't even know he had this coming in.
Had to do it.
Little GMK lime.
GMK lime with spacebar kits to boot. Thank you, CF Canner, for opening up this bad boy. I might actually keep this box.
Might keep the sleeve.
I might keep the sleeve.
The band roll.
Oof.
Makes me want a margarita. True.
Yep. So GMK lime, probably gonna go on the Baka. I think it would be appropriate because the Baka is a signed. GMK lime, well, lime, the colorway lime, is not one of two things. One, it's by my favorite designer, which is King Nesty. And two, it was the first set that I really, really fell in love with. So I was really glad I was able to pick this up. We're going to put it on the board today. A little green on green action. Here are...
It looks oh so good. So limey.
Crisp. It looks better than the Max Key. Wasn't
much better.
The Max Key. But is the main event for these next 3 hours. KBD 8X finally came in. Yes, that would be super helpful.
Here we go.
Just literally all the change in the world being able to see now. Because I'm working on a delay, right? I have my phone like right there. I did already open this up, make sure everything looks good. But yeah, look at this packaging. Nice little sleeve into a nice box.
First come out, I am vaping a juice called Amazing Mango by Naked, and he is on Beard 71, which is like a peach cream.
Peach sweet and sour.
Yeah.
All right. Ugh. So this is a Win keyless TKL. I'll take a look at the PCB real quick. It does have the relief cuts. Full brass plates. Matter. Very similar. If you have an ANSI, this is like the exact same finish on it. It's also the new D60s.
A little bit more like bespoke, as some people would say.
Real nice. No Alp support, so the smaller holes are going to be helpful. Don't have to use a pound of solder. Excited to get this going. Excited to see how she goes. And then the plate. Bottom has the cutout for the spacebar, so nothing touching on that. Does have ISO support. Does not. Me, I am not an ISO user. I eventually will make a ISO board, or at least like a. Yep. Here is the case.
Also, quick shout out to Mike Clicks. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 2 months, as well as Soren for giving a tier 1 sub to Meow Go 11 and Functional for gifting a sub to Soren. So paying it forward there.
Yeah, they
can see. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. This green is very foresty, very dark green. You can kind of see in the right light, there's definitely sticking.
Yeah, when it hits the light right.
But this is a $300 heavy brass weight, brass plate, and not complete Type C cutouts. Real. I'm not complaining. This is going to be my work board for the foreseeable future. So, really happy. I am you are you. Thank you for the gifted sub. It's not real brass.
It's not. Well, what's up, man? How you doing?
Wait. The weight's real clean. They do have some machining marks, but I really like the cutout. So
Very
overall,
clean.
pretty happy. Pretty happy with it. Let's.
What's up, 10 Strong? How you doing, my dude? So while Chewy builds, I'm kind of be hanging out. You can see Chewy in the background. We are together. They're sitting over on. It is going to be a fun schedule. There's a lot of stuff we've got going on. So we've got this right now. We've got our KBD 8X build, as well as after this. So this will take us all the way until about 6 p.m. our time. And after this, we're going to have some dinner. Nice little sit-down dinner with Apiary Keyboards, our guest from Wednesday night. Ooh, Moon with the 2 gifted subs. So Revolabon, and oh, this looks weird because it's like partially cut off on my screen. All right, Hakelamon. You said that both those names sound like they could be Pokemon. Thank you for gifting 2 subs, Moon. And congrats to the 2 recipients. Join our Discord. You get a cool roll, cool color, as you get the little purple color in our Discord, as well as you get the Subi roll, and you can partake in Subi chat.
Subies.
The Subi squad. Squad up. What?
What? What? So I am going to be going split backspace on this. So, yeah.
So you decided on split backspace.
I'm going to do split backspace.
We had a bit of echo in my mic. It would be in my mic to the Yeti, which is like right there. It's just a little bit hard to, when we're both talking, there will be a slight echo. It's just a nature of being in the same room.
So for those, can you update the?
Yes, I can. I can update ! build. I'm going to be building this with Zelio V2's 78 grams stock. I was talking to Osiris about this. I am wanting this board to be kind of a great, like, I want to get into keyboards, and this is the next step. Whoop, already knocked a stab off. First one of many. But I want to get into keyboards, and this is kind of my first step into it of like, what's a nice board? Okay, well, the KBD 8X is a great starting board. It's a TKL, so it's something that's not super unfamiliar with anybody. And Zelios are good. They're a great stock switch already, and so being able to, go, hey, you can go the KBD 8X. I would love to see. There will be a lot of them available on the aftermarket, and I'd love to see them. I'd love to see them be put in stock, but you can go, hey, you can go get this board and this exact board and some keycaps and these Zelio switches, and be able to
pretty much get this spot up. So, but right now, flipping the legs.
I got that right. 78 gram Zelio V2s.
V2s.
Cool. GMK Lime.
GMK Lime for now. I think I'm gonna put I'm gonna see how Waves looks on it.
Camera froze. Oh, camera is frozen. Hello?
Do we have audio?
We have audio. Let me see. Let me see.
Hello, Tenstrom.
There we go.
We good? We back? We Gucci?
We just they'll have Chewyception. It's fine. Won't worry about it. We will be giving away a acrylic Alice. It's that
Right there. If you want to grab it, you can. Yep, I believe, unless it was.
all right. Now no more static Chewy. So yeah, I'll show it on the nice camera. So yeah, there's that. You just got to be here around 3 a.m. Central Time. Courtesy of All Hex. Again, coming in hot with the giveaway boards. So really appreciate shoutouts to him. Thank you so much for donating this for us to give away. It's pretty cool. Just stacked acrylic.
And we'll be giving away with it. If you don't have spacebar caps, let me know. And if you want some orange ones, all yours.
Oh, yeah.
The orange ones from Skidata. So I am using 205 grade 0, which we will be giving away. So it's 3 separate combos. And you will be getting some of 205 grade 0, some of 3204, and some of 3203.
Dutcom. Yes, it'll be with PCB. It's going to be built. It's going to be fully built. So it's going to
fully built with switches. They are going to be Holy Pandas.
Yeah.
I don't remember the spring one.
Yeah, Holy Pandas. I think they're just stock. I'm excited for those C3 stabs. The palm ones. Those are.
Yep.
I think if we can get those to be readily available and readily accessible all the time, I think that'll be a great alternative to GMK stabs, like what we talked about. What was that? Probably 2 months ago at this point, where they, we were kind of saying we need something between Zeal stabs and GMK to give us a better quality, and we don't have to rely on one, like just GMK screw ins. Those really fit what we were asking for, so I'm excited to see them. Plus, palm is a really cool material to be using, and it feels great. Sounds really good. So, I've not tried the Everglide stabs. I'd looked into it. I'd actually mentioned it at one point about just buying like 100 of packs of them, but with the palm ones coming out, those are more exciting to me rather than it being a more or less stolen design. The Everglides basically are just a carbon copy of the Zeal stabs. So
I think it is only appropriate that of one of our 3, so we have 3 separate lube bundle giveaways. I think it is only appropriate that while I am lubing stabs,
give away one.
We give away a lube giveaway.
So I didn't let me set it up real quick. What should we do for the for the word?
What should the word be?
Sorry, everyone, you're gonna lose seeing everything because you're just gonna see a big page of Chrome real quick. Just make that smaller. Put it right here in the middle. What should we make it?
You know what?
Lube.
When I think lube,
party?
I think of the best. Lube party's fun. We can do that eventually. When I think lube, I think moist.
Moist?
Let's make that word moist.
Moist. Okay, so the keyword will be moist. All lowercase, no exclamation point. The word is moist. We will run this for the next we'll run it for the next like 12 minutes. We'll launch it at 3:45. We're getting moist up in here. Those how are those stabs working? Are they moist enough yet?
They're getting moist. We're getting there. Might have to go hit up the 3 moist-keteers to help me out. I mean, that's what I call 3203, 3204, and 205 grade zeros. The 3 moist-keteers.
The 3 moist-keteers. I feel like moist is being spelled wrong at this point. True. Moist. 31 eligible users already. You know, lube is one of those things that you can never have enough of.
Yep.
And no matter how much 3204, 205 grade 0, 3203 you have, you can always use more.
They can be a little difficult to come by too, so like the worst thing that can happen is you not have lube.
Mm-hmm. I will say, you know, you can go switchmod.net, man. Premier lube sourcing spot. You can get all the lube and lube accessories.
You can use promo code MEXONDECK. You get super moist with your lube.
Max,
you get 4% off your moist.
You can get peak moistness by getting 4% off.
Your moisty order.
The host with the moist. Oh, let me. I'm gonna put this under the alerts. Thank you for those follows. We appreciate it, everyone. You know, I'm sure. I mean, it's not like SwitchMod's lube is different. Their 3204, their 205 grade 0 is not going to be different than anyone else's. But it's more of the fact that like, you're supporting Krellbit. It does help us out a little bit if you use our affiliate link. And Krellbit's just a really cool dude. Like, he's an awesome guy. So, I like supporting. Not that I don't know who runs Oromech. I will say that. I don't know who that is. But I like supporting people that I know, people who I love in the community, respect in the community. So that's why we really like Krellbit. And it was funny. We got the affiliate opportunity with him by playing Overwatch with him.
Yep.
So if you get a chance to talk to Krellbit and hang out with him, do it. He's a fun guy.
He's a genuinely funny guy. I know sometimes, you know, he does like the meme and he likes to goof around, but he doesn't take himself too seriously, which is just a reason that he's very fun and loving dude. And we also would not have GMK DMG without him.
No, it wouldn't have even had the opportunity to be round 2. So I don't know where whatever is going on in our voice chat channel of our Discord. That looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, I saw Tyson and someone else we're talking.
Oh, let me update. I'm gonna update giveaway. You got.
So yeah.
I got it. Don't worry about it. You build.
No,
Oh, I can't do it. We can leave that up.
You'll be getting You'll be getting a 3 milliliter vial of 3204, a 3 milliliter vial of 205 grade 0, and a 5 milliliter vial of 3203. And we have, if you don't win this, we got 2 more of those going out. Those will go out.
3. So it's 3 lube bundles.
Yep.
Throughout the build.
Throughout this build. Oh, the Chimera went up today?
It did. I'm a little bit bummed. Because that is a board that I would have enjoyed. So it stops freaking out. Just so everyone knows, in order to enter the giveaway, the current giveaway that is running, use code MOIST in chat. MOIST. Just moist. Regular Chimera is still in stock. Ooh, I didn't even know that.
Who's gonna buy Osiris a Chimera 65?
My birthday was a couple months ago, you know.
Christmas is coming up, or whatever holiday, winter holiday you choose to celebrate. You do not discriminate.
Ooh, Commander Bear, thank you for the host. Appreciate it, my dude. Yes, definitely use the word moist in chat to be entered into the giveaway. I know, let me make this a little bit larger so people can see it. I don't know if you can read that. I can't really tell. So it looks like just jumbled up for me. So it probably looks jumbled up for you. Excess_bread. I'm not sure. It's all dependent on how timing looks. So come around 3 a.m. depending on if we're behind schedule, if we're ahead of schedule, it might be sooner. We're trying to keep on our schedule. So ideally it should start around that 2:55 a.m. But it could be sooner, it could be later. No sound. You don't have sound? Okay.
I have sound. Someone's having.
All right. Sounds like Bogon. That's a you. It's not us. You can get moist with your sound and get some lube and lube up the sound. So yeah. Oh yeah, you have a hotkey for mute.
I don't know why, but FS is like it's my favorite.
So you got a couple more minutes to enter the moistness and to win some lube. Type moist.
70. Oh, there we go. 78 grams Elio V2s. Nothing special other than that it's an awesome switch.
Chewy's doing split backspace because he doesn't enjoy anything other than split backspace. What's up, Nathan? How you doing? You're getting moist as well?
Hey, hot here.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, Nathan probably needs more lube than anybody in the world.
Builds a lot of boards. Always test your stabs. I almost said stabs.
Stabes, you're not Moon.
Always test your stabs. Make sure they're nice and milky. Nice and moist.
And then you pull all your stabs out because you didn't screw them in.
You might want to screw them in before you test them. It's not a 1U backspace. It's going to be where the pipe key is. Split backspace, like a HHKB style. Or a Win keyless, typically. Like the Sangan. That's the proper term.
Yeah, it's like... It will be this layout without Windows keys, plus an F row and nav. So the backspace is just right here.
Yeah, we actually talked about doing a full backspace, but having it still be programmed as split backspace. I guess Chewy decided against it. We got 2 minutes left to enter the moist giveaway to get the moistening fluid. Use type moist in chat if you would like to win a bundle of lube, which you get how much, Chewy?
3 milliliters of 205 grade 0 and 3204 and 5 milliliters of 3203.
Yeah. So lots of stuff to
You'll be set for a few builds on that.
Peak moistness.
Pretty excited about this board. So I had a KBD 8X and made a weird decision, but wound up being for the best. I hate Alt-GR keys. I don't like that it throws off the symmetry. And I decided that to avoid having to use an Alt-GR from GMK Honeywell, I went without getting a Win keyless KBD 8X, I guess Mark 1 or version 1. And I had that board for a while and I forgot what switches I put in. I think it was Novelia's.
I think it was. It was your Novelia's.
And I like Novelia's, but I was just like, there's other things that I want. So I'm just going to sell the board because I wasn't as much of a fan of the layout. And then once the 8X came around, I was like, oh, I could actually try Win keyless this time. My only regret is I do wish I had gotten the white one because I think white just looks good with a lot of different sets, but the green will look nice regardless.
It's time to get moist.
Let's get moist.
We're going to give away the first bundle of lube. Again, last couple seconds, type the word moist, M-O-I-S-T, in chat to be entered. And you can win yourself a bundle of lube, which will get you set for a couple builds, some stabs, and some whatnot, so you can really get moist. You know, it's a good feeling sometimes, you know, I guess some people would say. All right, Chewy.
Who's gonna win? 5, 4.
Lubed Helios. How?
Hey! Lubed Helios.
Congrats, man. You have won the moist giveaway. It's just funny that your name is Lubed Helios. That is peaked moistness. Hit us up on Discord.
Moist Helios.
Moist Helios. Yeah, now you have to change your name to Moist Helios. Hit us up on Discord and we will get you taken care of.
Now. All right.
Let's get back to the build. Man. For sure, man. Enjoy it. I know we'll be giving away two more bundles of lube later in the stream. You're good.
My father is tech.
Parents are important. Stream fatigue yet? No. We've only been going for 4 hours. Not even. 3 and 45 minutes. We've got 20 hours left.
Yep.
Let's see. Get this a little bit. Freaking out.
Yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock, which means the sun's going to quickly GTFO.
The camera is not a fan of the brass. That happens sometimes. I've seen it happen a couple times though. Let me see if I can fix it.
So what I am doing, for those who don't know, is putting in some anchor switches so that I can solder in a few and not have to worry about the plate holding together. I literally just pen get.
Unlucky. Oh, it's still doing it. It's whenever there's no hands. Dude. Why are you gonna do me like that? Hard to work in these menus when it's
awesome.
what?
All the switches came off. And so that doesn't happen.
Hopefully that fixed it. We'll see. Maybe not. Seems like it's still kind of doing it, but just subtly. The camera is like in a perfectly. It's a ultra wide lens. It can handle how close it is. It could be much closer. It's not. It has nothing to do with the camera, but it's more of the fact of the color of the plate. The reflective properties of the like brass is sometimes messes with the camera. Yeah, it's the reflection of the autofocus. That's why it only happens typically if you're if you're doing an overhead shot like this. If you were doing if we were doing a like angle, like a further angle, it wouldn't happen. Like if we were doing an over the shoulder shot, it wouldn't happen. But because it's straight up and down, that's how it gets those. But it also probably doesn't help that we have the light for the build area. The way it is on it, so yeah. I think the autofocus is still on. It's just in. I just turned off some of the settings on the autofocus to make it less aggressive. Unwatchable. Yeah, Rick. We're gonna need your Rick has said that he's gonna bring us coffee at some point, so I'm still waiting for that. Well, maybe later. Maybe like after like around midnight.
During the acrylic build.
Yeah, 1 to 3 a.m. No, I don't know, Phil.
Rick, do it. What do you solder at?
650. 650. Gio, you can bring me coffee. Appreciate that. You're waiting on your skull. The skull disc mat looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. It does.
Never really tested PCB, so let's hope it works.
Another thing that you should do that we did not do is test your PCB.
Show these off. Like I showed them off the other day on stream. This is pretty cool. Buddy of mine, Chewy on there, 3D printed me this nice station.
Mm-hmm. I have a question. Of those people who view keyboard building streams, do you prefer the overhead? My mic is cutting in and out. Which mic? His mic or my mic? Chewy? Oh, it's because the gate to make it to where it doesn't pick up both of us. There's like not the most play.
I also am bad about talking into.
We can move it down. Let me mute it real quick and I'll adjust it for him. Should be better. It's because the Yeti doesn't suck. It's just not the best option for everything. We did talk about wanting to do Zycos for everyone. Not for everyone. No, not everyone.
God, Psychos forever.
For the
How to go broke in 5 minutes.
We talked about doing Zycos for the acrylic Alice, but we just didn't get all the stuff we needed in time. I mean, I guess now for the Yeti is not a very good for the price. Maybe like 10 years ago it was. But even Blue has upgraded the Yeti. Like with these Yetis that we have are both really old. They're like 5 years old each. Zycos are a Franken switch of they're a Franken switch of a Zelio V2 bottom with a Yak Panda top and then a Halo stem.
They're a fun switch. You think the Palm Pandas will sound better? I think they'll sound about the same. It'll just be slightly different.
Yeah, it's slightly
It's
subtler.
gonna be one of those like.
How's the leftover switch from those? It doesn't exist because it's not possible. The Gatoron switches, the tops, have a thing that prevents the leaf from moving, which is impossible to create another switch with. If that makes sense.
Although you can do some fun stuff with the Zelio stems.
Very true. That's an intense switch. That's an intense statement there, Julian Doucette. Cream stem, yacht top, helio bottom.
Is that the one that I saw on Reddit?
With a bamboo plate? That sounds...
I saw someone talking about a frame.
Yeah, the bamboo plate sounds pretty sweet. Highly bespoke switches.
Or like randomly thrown together.
So how's everyone's Saturday going? What does everyone have planned for the rest of the day? Also, by the way, if anyone answers by not hanging out with us, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Janky Render, that's the correct answer to that question. So you win the Alice. To be fair, it's not an actual Alice. It's a clone. But
an Alice style layout board.
Yeah, not a clone's not even the correct word. It's a
Alice layout acrylic.
It's a phallus. Fallacy.
Fallacy.
Maybe we should have some little bit of background music. We'll keep the.
Oh, I put music in my ears.
For you, yeah, you like to have your own music, but I'm talking about for the stream.
Yeah.
Get some music going.
If I'm building, you should do the time lapse.
What's it called? Time lapse?
I just Googled, or not Google, but search time lapse. Second one. Maybe I'm over here. I can sing a song. I get banned on Twitch, right? I can come in here and
you
just
don't get banned. You just get copyright.
So if I even sing a song,
it gets muted.
Funny. What if I hum it?
It's a. What is it called?
I just time lapse.
Search time lapse.
Second.
This one? Music for time lapses. This one?
The first one. The name of the first. No, like that on that list.
Time. I can't spell. It's not. Okay. Epidemic. Site is kind of poop.
Their site is terrible. I mean, it's amazing, but.
YouTube slow-mo and time lapse.
Now, what was the first song on the second one? Is it something about like a camera?
Camera remove lens.
Yep. You start with the second song.
The second song.
That one's like my favorite song on Epic.
What's up, Zambumon? Please sing a song.
Zams. Sing us something? I don't know. I can hum. There's no legal rights against
you
humming.
Okay, you don't get like banned or anything. You just get your VOD gets muted.
Wouldn't they? I imagine that they mute it based off of like, oh, the algorithm hears it. I can play my own music. Can't copyright me for myself.
Yeah, exclamation point schedule will take you to the schedule for the day. Or, well, 24 hours. The next 20 hours. What's up, Dixie? How you doing, my dude?
Dixie's here.
Sing a Dixie original. What's
Sing a
funny is
Dixie
that both
original.
Chewy and I can sing, but we don't sing very often. So, funny story. Chewy, myself, and his wife used to play.
For a cult.
We used to play for a church. We played worship music every Sunday. That was before we even lived together.
Yep.
You have
I do.
for you? I'll grab them for you.
I got it. Some of these are Rick's.
Unlucky, Rick. Sorry about it.
$110, so 40 of these are mine. And I need 1, 2, 6.
There you go. Is the level of the music okay? Because I totally can't hear it right now. I have Talk by Khaled stuck in my head.
And I was just humming it a second ago.
I was actually listening to it this morning when I was in the shower.
If the algorithm caught me for singing it, that just means I'm really good at singing.
Yeah, right? Y'all hear the music or is it too low? The time-lapse music.
Where my boy Dixie at in the chat?
Just one.
Music's good.
Can we just... Bum, bum.
Dude, you're like 2 measures behind. Do a song you can't hear.
I never speak. What is this emote, Kinnick? Angel Thump. I haven't seen Angel Thump. Dixie said, yo, I'm here for a little bit.
Yo, thanks for the desk mat, bro.
Yeah,
I
home
mean, I
sweet
bought
home.
it like normally, like a normal human. Thanks for shipping it, like a normal person would if I bought product. But Dixie Mech, go to mechsondeck.dixiemech.com. Pick yourself up GMK Terra.
Yeah, get yourself some GMK Terra. Also, Muffin of Sin. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. 4-month streak.
My dude.
Appreciate it. Thanks for everyone for coming out today. Everyone who's been here since the start for the last 4 hours. Music is too downbeat. We need something a little bit more spicy. But this is Chewy's, this is his personal favorite playlist to build to while he's listening to a playlist he has.
I bought you something last night. Ooh. Well, I can't listen to that because then I would listen to myself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could put on my headset.
True. Bedroom West.
Your board's been keyless, by the way.
What? Ha!
You're welcome.
Thanks, dude.
Got you, dog. Dude, I'd be down. We're gonna be playing. I think later tonight we're gonna be playing some Jackbox. I'm gonna have to have you stop by.
This Dixie.
Dixie.
Really late. Down for another human.
I mean, we'll be going till tomorrow morning, so really late's fine for us.
Dixie, well, sadly we can't have like Chick-fil-A breakfast together, but like hit us up around breakfast time too, man.
Oh yeah. Jackbox will be happening if you look at the schedule. So between 9 and 11 p.m. with Nathan and Wakeham's and maybe Jay. We don't know yet.
Prime caps.
Prime caps.
On the beam.
It'll be a good time. Rick wants to bring boba by.
I'm down. Dude, bring me some taro. I don't like actual boba, but I love taro tea.
I'm down. For sure, Dixie. We'd love to have you. We'll let you know.
Dude, we definitely have a spot for breakfast. Dixie's going to be on the show.
Well, he's talking about Jackbox.
Oh, Jackbox? Yeah. We might do like a rotation.
Mm-hmm.
We can have, because I got 2 hours. And you can go through a Jackbox game in about 15 minutes. We'll probably be able to get 6 to 7 games in. Now, what are we giving away?
Let me look at the schedule. That would be nothing.
Oh, that's right. Because there's a lot of people, and it make people sit around.
Yeah. Hey, Howie.
Maybe we can convince Zap to give away another cable.
Here.
A 15-foot cable for no reason. 15-foot USB.
Just have him randomly give away like like an audio cable, like something that's not even keyboard related.
Well,
need some help, bud?
I've built this incredibly too fast. Because I still have to solder, but that won't take me but about 20 minutes. I'm gonna take a second and look at chat. And look at my back.
Fans will be able to play with us on Jackbox as well. We're gonna enable like the fan mode to where we have like the crowd where they can vote on that as well. So boom.
Yeah. No.
Howie, do you want to be in my lap or do you want to be on the ground? Like you can't decide.
He knows he's not supposed to jump. Look at that pup. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna get some water.
Can you grab me some water as well?
Sure can. Sure can, Dewsville, baby doll.
Thanks, baby girl. So I know Dixie is a college football fan, mainly just because of Alabama. Whoa. Yo. Okay. It's okay. Got this, bud. You're all right. Is anyone else big into sports, big into football? Is anyone excited about Ohio State beating the poo-poo out of Penn State? Because that happened. Or am I just talking to a whole bunch of people that are not sports fans? I'm a sports fan. I enjoy the balls of foot. Anytime Penn State loses, it's a good day. You know, I don't actually have a team that I'm like that about. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner fan. And I don't like Texas, the University of Texas, obviously. But I do, in fact, enjoy... I enjoy seeing the University of Texas win when they're not playing Oklahoma. Because it's only better for Oklahoma when they beat Texas if Texas is good. Yeah, see, Bama won today, but they played a middle school team. Like, they played Western Carolina. That's not fair to the Western Carolina team, but they played a team that is, what's their record? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Western Carolina had won 3 games. They're 3-9. Mac Jones only threw 12 passes the whole game. Yeah. Bama sounds like a dish. Is it a dish? Some Bama with bacon? Maybe. It's really not toxic, actually. It literally looked like a middle school. So I remember when I was younger growing up, Oklahoma played, so Texas A&M, which is now in the SEC, used to be in the Big 12. They played a game at in Norman against Oklahoma. This was when they were still in the Big 12. And Oklahoma handed them the worst loss that they've had in school history, and it was 77-0. And we left in the middle of the third quarter. And in the time it took us to get up the stands and out of the stadium, Oklahoma scored 2 touchdowns. It was quite a whooping. I've definitely seen some butt whoopings in my day. So how's it going? How's the PCB been so far?
PCB has been solid. Honestly, if this had VIA, this would be an amazing PCB. Or VIA, whatever.
Yeah, I think we'll see VIA be in more stuff going forward.
The holes are nice and toit noops. So need to fix that, but no, the PCB is definitely.
You do?
A cable.
You can go slow. You've got time. So of the 87 viewers we have, I want to know, what is everyone's favorite layout? I want to see some people trigger Chewy. I want to see some people say 65%. I'm interested to hear how many people say TKL. Because personally for me, that's not one of my more preferred layouts. I definitely want a TKL just to have one, but yes, 10 strong favorite layout. All right, so we've got some Sangin, some TKL or 60, Couple 65s, 65 with blocker, getting specific here. Ooh, an 1800. Frothy KK, things are going great. We had a great interview with Amir. Talked about GMK9s, talked about Yugo, talked about renders as well. A lot of design stuff. It was a good time. Now we're building this KVD 8X Mark II. What's really weird about the Corsair boards is that they have a weird bottom row. It's like very non-standard. I think the spacebar is like a weird, I can't remember. Janky Render, if there's no 7U spacebar, then I'm sad. I think Chewy will agree with you on that one.
What is this?
If there's no 7U spacebar, then you're sad.
Yeah, do you give me that 7U?
4 hours, 17 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Literally listen to a song called Slow Motion. Honestly, I'm not feeling it. But honestly, I just listened to a song called Chocolate by Big Boy. This is like a club, like
Banger.
like a house song.
Let's do another lube giveaway.
Giveaway at time. 418.
Or do we want to wait a little bit? Let's wait. Let's do
Wait
it
till
at
4:30.
4:30. Let's do it 4:30.
Start it up at 4:30.
We'll do it at 4:30. So in 15 minutes, or less than that, 11 minutes. So I purchased a new accessory for anyone here that does anything like this, streams, has a camera they want to mount, do something like this. Elgato released a new thing called the multi-mount, and it is freaking cool. It is awesome. Super adjustable. You can get different attachments for it. That's what's allowing us to do this overhead cam, which we haven't done before. Neither of us really had the ability to do a more overhead style camera, and now we do. Personally, I'm partial to the over-the-shoulder. I like the over-the-shoulder.
I like the over-the-shoulder. Oh.
But it's nice to have a little it's nice to have a little overhead as well. Frothy KK, we are. Here, I'll go stand in his shot.
There's your there's your thumbnail. You back in, no. What are you chatting about? Not much.
Can release a thing called the C200, and it costs like 6,000. Nathan has one. So the C200 that Nathan was using was not his.
When's the last time Nathan built a board for himself?
Well, he's talking about the camera.
Oh.
He got his own C200? Oh, damn. I didn't know that, but good for him.
That's a insane, expensive, but also quality camera.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. They last forever. That's the thing, is stuff like that is worth the investment because of how high quality it is, right? If it makes sense.
Let's chat on my phone.
Give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Yeah, stream. Doodle Bob.
She's not.
I don't know. An ad on your own stream.
Unlucky.
I even subbed.
I've noticed that even if you're subbed sometimes, since Twitch did the redesign, you still get ads. Rick, you know, I can appreciate your purchase of the your purchase of the very large and expensive coffee grinder.
Zavora TV, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, that last stream was a banger.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And not Geo, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ad-free viewing is supposed to be a part of subs, not Prime. If you're subbed, then you shouldn't get ads.
Jerk Chicken, welcome.
How you doing, my dude? But it's gonna be okay.
Zavora, if you want another solid episode, the Mr. Keebs episode is another one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And yes, you need Twitch Turbo now for ad-free for all of Twitch. If you have Twitch Turbo, then you get ad-free for all of Twitch. Regardless of if you are subbed or not, you do not get a singular ad. Rick, surprise me. Something with boba in it.
I like taro, and I don't like actual.
Rick, you're not subbed to the channel currently. At least you don't have the badge. Unlucky. We are unsure yet.
What was the question?
What Doodle Bob would like.
She said what, and then where from?
Where from? I don't know.
Rick, where are you getting boba from, bud?
Looks like you need to enable option for your channel has ad-free viewing for subscribers turned on. Interesting. I'm gonna go do that right now. Never mind. Let me. Well, maybe. I'll do it later. I don't want to mess with it right now. I feel like messing with our Twitch channel while we're doing a 24-hour stream probably is not the best idea. I did notice that Twitch did recently add the ability to not have pre-roll ads on your stream. You can disable it if you do a certain number of ad breaks in your stream, which is pretty cool functionality. Plus they have it to where when you're in theater mode, for certain streams you have to enable it, but if you're in theater mode, they can still see what's going on and not miss out on what's happening while they're watching the ad. It's pretty cool stuff. Oh man. I would say it's better to invest in lenses So like you want to find a brand you like. So if you know you want to stay Sony, then buy Sony and like other third-party lenses that are good for that. But the thing that's nice now is that there are so many conversion mounts, so you can really, if you have really nice lenses, you can put them on any camera. So if you're just starting out, maybe like figure out what actual body you want and get good lenses for that, and then over time get more and more high quality lenses. But lenses is definitely going to be the better thing to get in, to put your money in. Like once you get to a certain point of the body, like I think everyone says like the Sigma 18 to 35, that's like one of the best lenses you can get. Like if you get that and put it on any body, it's gonna look pretty good. Obviously, things like the C200 is a good investment for Nathan because of what he's trying to do from the production quality that he's looking for. Like it's a super high quality camera. And in reality, for the quality that he gets out of it, it's not an expensive camera, if that makes sense. Like things like the Red cameras are really expensive, but the entire like ecosystem of a Red camera is even more expensive. Whereas the Canon cameras, the ecosystem for that is not as expensive. Yeah, and plus with new things coming out, like, so what you're seeing right now for Chewy, that's a Sony A6500, and the face cam is an A6000. So it's my camera is the 6500, Chewy's is the 6000. The face cam, which looks great, it looks really, really good. I know it's really small, but even in the full cam, it looks great. That's just the stock kit lens, the 16 to 50 kit lens. The lens I have, that's the Sigma 16 millimeter. Which gives you a little bit more options. So I mean, you can get a great camera for pretty cheap nowadays. Just make sure it meets all your specs. You can get aftermarket parts for Red cameras, but it's still very expensive. Yeah, I'd say if you're looking at cameras and you want something small, easy to use, 6000 is awesome. Especially with the 6100 coming out, the 6000's gotten a little bit cheaper.
60,000. 6,000 has been awesome for me. For the price, now granted, I was coming from a camera that was not meant. It shoots fine pictures, but it was not really meant to take videos. But it's been a huge upgrade. The autofocus on Sony is amazing. And then just in general, the camera's been such a nice, like, it's kind of just like easier to use. I think it's a lot. It's very self-explanatory. It is 4:30, so.
Thank you, Renders. He was looking at the clock. He had it open.
Like, let's go, man.
He had it open. He saw that.
I like it.
He saw it hit. The clock hit 4:30. He's like, all right, let's get it. All right.
We start looking for a mod. Janky Renders. The man to keep us on top of things. Chop, exactly.
All right, what do we want the keyword to be? So we did moist last time. What are we doing this time?
I picked moist last time.
Do we do another funny one? Like kind of memey? Slick. I'm down.
Oh, all right. Jesus. All right. Oh, slick.
Slick. What'd you think?
Nope.
All right. The keyword to enter the giveaway is slick. Type slick in chat to enter to win a lube giveaway. You get a little bit of 3204, a little bit of 3203, and a little bit of 205 grade 0. And I say a little bit, but it's 5 mil of each, right?
3 mils of 04 and 205.
Okay.
5 of them.
Yeah. So we'll let it go again. We'll let it go for another till about 3:45. Give people
340.
340.
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Type slick in chat. And again, thank you to switchmod.net for giving us these lube bundles to give away.
So I got to give a quick shout out because I saw he's a friend of the stream. So Jay over at Top Clack is doing his J01 charity giveaway or auction. I'm honestly not 100% on it, on what it is, but I know that he's doing through Novel Keys. I think it's like you enter to win the board, and any proceeds from it, charity.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the post that he posted. Can't remember where it was. Maybe I'll look in Top Clock announcements. So I'm gonna post the link here. You can check it out. They're doing a giveaway. It's a raffle. He's benefiting charity. Check it out. And again, enter the giveaway. Use code SLICK, or not code, just type SLICK in the chat, and you'll be entered to win. We're rolling it here in 7 minutes. But yeah, check out that Instagram post. See how you can enter. See how you can join on in or win a J01. J01's a cool board.
We got to see one at NorCal, and I'm very happy with how that board came out.
It's a heavy boy. The pin rest is cool. That's one of my favorite parts. I wish more boards did pin rests.
Yeah, the only two that I know of is that and the grid, if you get that specifically.
CA66. Mm-hmm.
Found a problem, child.
Did you? There's always one.
Just a bit.
There's always one bent pin. It's the nature of building a board. I've noticed if your PCB supports Alps, that's a hell of a lot easier to not bend a pin. Sometimes it just happens.
It really do be like this.
Again, 5 minutes on the giveaway. Type SLICK in chat. You can win 3 milliliters of 3204, 3 milliliters of 205 grade 0, and 5 milliliters of 3203.
Managed to build the Singa without one. Nice, dude.
Ooh.
I think the Fiel was the only time I have not bent a pin, which is ironic because but I was also like super duper careful with that.
Yeah, I didn't bend one with the... It's been a while since I bent one. I'm gonna jinx myself here. I didn't bend one with the orange or the Sirius. I don't think. I know I didn't with the Sirius. I don't remember, honestly, about the orange. Dude, Fexploits, what's up, man? How are you? How have you been? We're doing a 24-hour stream right now. It's 78 gram Zelios. You can do exclamation point. I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, it's Chewy's personal board. There's no other way to do it other than heavy.
No know it. The lightest switch I will have on a board is 70 grams. It's actually on this board. This is my tofu tester. It's got 70 gram TX springs, holy trash pandas. The space bar is really janky right now. Boop. It's just a jacked up space bar and jacked up stab. It's a tester board. It's been built like a dozen times in the last 6 months. So it's just one of those. I'm never building it for quality. It's more of just to test out the switches and stuff. So, and it's been sitting at work for a while.
Yeah, if you want to be entered to win, we're giving away currently some lube. Just type slick in chat, and thanks again to switchmod.net for giving us the 3203, 3204, and 205 grade 0. You can lube up your switches, your stabs. Get yourself quite a bit of lube. That's a lot. 5 mils of
3203. Great for holy pandas and Zelios.
Yeah, it's real good. That's what I have in my Xylence. Couldn't remember the word. Could not remember the word.
Yes, I am listening to trap rap.
As always. Sure, he's a trap rap god.
Thanks to the wife.
He was ironically a elementary school music teacher.
439. Stop for a second.
Flip it over. Show him the Zelios. You can see 78 gram Zelio V2s. Looking mighty fine. Looking mighty fine. Absolutely will, Dixie. Appreciate you stopping by, man. And thanks again for stopping by the other night on Wednesday when we had apiary. That was a good time. This board is top mount.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, last minute to enter. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Type the word slick into chat to be entered to win 3 milliliters of 3204, 3 milliliters of 205 grade 0, and 5 milliliters of 3203. We're going to be rolling here in just a few seconds. Ready? You count us down?
I'm ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zombuman!
Zombuman! Zombuman with the win.
Zombuman with the win. There you go, man. Rigged. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Zombuman.
I won.
Dude, now you got all the lube. You can get moist or
there
slick.
It is. Moist and slick. Zombuman.
Congratulations, my dude. Hit us up on Discord, and unless you don't.
You're, for whatever reason, passing, but you have by no means do you need to pass. If you need lube,
Yeah, if you want it.
by all means,
But yeah,
take it.
message us.
Don't
on
listen to
Discord.
the haters.
We will. What keycaps did you win the other day? I didn't see that. Just lube the haters. Everyone needs lube. Like, regardless of who you are and what you have, everyone needs lube.
Except Krobit. He's okay. Krobit doesn't need to win anymore.
True. I was worried the other day that Nathan was giving away the Hamon set.
Mm-hmm.
And Zamuman was like, I want to win it. I want it. I want it. And I was like, man, that would be funny if he won his own set. You used a little 205 to fix your old BMW? What'd you do? I mean, people don't realize that that is actually good for machinery. I mean, that's what it's made for, is different. It's not made for keyboards. It just works well. It's like a steering wheel. Yeah, you know, that'll work out. Lubes it up. Galaxy brain. Just big brain. Oh, man.
Whoop.
We are still giving away one more bundle of lube. Probably be giving it away closer to the end of the allotted time for this build, which is closer to around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
What are you guys' favorite cap sets?
Ooh.
Topic of the hour, cap sets. We're going to talk about keycaps and personal relationships with keycaps, because I have personal relationships.
Are you in a relationship with a set
I'm
of
in an
keycaps?
open relationship with. So, Lime, something I just picked up. SA Lime was like the first set that I was like, okay. Because what I was convinced of before getting into keyboards, I was like, well, if I'm going to get something, I want something to look good. I don't really care about the feel quite yet, but I want something to look good. And so I bought Max Key SA Lime. I loved it. I had it on a Tofu or a Tada for a while, and then a KBD 75. Unfortunately, that set fell to the box switches. And then I saw it on GMK, come out on GMK, and snagged it up because I was doing fine. I was like, all right, let's get this, because I've got a board that I designed, or I co-designed with Blind Assassin, and I was like, I think that would be a cool little match of like first board I built, first cap set that I really like, and it's green. I like green. It's a cool set. It's got a lot of novelties, and my favorite designer, which not really like a personal like, yes, you are awesome. It's more of just like, hey, some of my favorite sets are stuff you designed. It's Kingness, which he did GMK Camping, and I wish I could find the Reddit post, because some dude was like, hey man, by the way, GMK Camping extras are in Kono, and I saw that, and I was like, immediately went and got it, because SA Camping was one of the first sets where I was like, that was the first slap in the face set, because I was like, oh, I can try and get this on Mech Market, and I was like, oop.
Yeah. Seen some good lists here. Dracula, a couple 9s. 8008. What's up, Clavier? So I want to tell a little story about Chewy's first board.
And the weirdness of it.
Well, yeah, a little bit. So I got him into getting a custom mechanical keyboard and building it for him. So it was a Tada. I already had a Tada, and I purchased another one, so I had one at home and at work. And got him his, and it was built with Kale Pro Greens, which is a clicky switch that I don't think a lot of people use. Now, his first board was not a Zephyr. That was his first, like, big boy board, I guess. TX60, that's right. He stayed up and got up really early on Black Friday to get the Zephyr. But yeah, it was a Tada 68 with Kale Pro Greens, and then it had a Pro Burgundy spacebar, wasn't it? It had a linear
spacebar shift.
Yeah, the WASD and the spacebar and the left shift were all linear switches. It was very weird. But it was cool. And it was funny though, because I bring it up because he's like, oh, I don't really want to spend more than like $120. And then before the board was even fully here and built, he had already purchased SA line, which was almost the same price, if not more than what he spent on the pieces to make it. But no, it was the thing that broke the camel's back, started this whole thing off.
Board works. Searching. No, I'm gonna do some searching real quick to make sure that I get this programmed the way I want it to. Just a second.
So he's gonna program it up. Penumbra is your favorite SA. I'm not a big fan of Penumbra. SA, I like SA Hyperfuse a lot. I think it looks really good in SA. It's very expensive though. It's hard to get. GMK Serica is a great looking set. I know Chewy's not a big fan of whatchamacallits, Sub-Legends. But Serica, the colors do work really well together. Really pops. Favorite GMK set right now is probably Nines, just because I love it so much. I wasn't surprised at how much I like it, but I was. Oh, I guess you can say I was surprised at how much I do really like it. I didn't think that I would enjoy it as much as I do, and I kind of hope that with every key set I get. I hope that I kind of fall in love with it.
SA Calm Depths looks great. Our buddy Will, he has it, and it looks really good on his board.
That it does. Ooh. The potato is spinning.
Shout out to Mech Merlin.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't get the reference that I made, it's the QMK configurator. When you go to compile, it makes a potato spin. It's baking the potato. I know our boy Metallic Charles. He just got the EPBT Heavy Industry. Didn't he? Heavy Industry?
I don't know. Metal Chuck, are you in chat?
Chills. We will be playing Jackbox, different games within Jackbox. We might be playing some Counter-Strike, maybe some Overwatch. But neither of us have Call of Duty, or else we would play Call of Duty. So what sets is everyone excited for? Don't all say Olivia at once. Rudy, there you go. Ooh, keycaps best suited for white cases. Modern Dolch, 9s. Bingsu. I don't know, anything that's dark looks great on white cases. GMK Botanical. It's getting a lot of love. $8,008. I got in on $8,008. I'm really excited for it. I got $8,008 in the base kit, the accents, and I got the silicone Rama keys. I'm excited for those. Those are going to be. That's a cool new addition to what Rama does. I'm excited to see how those turn out, especially the like swirl ones. Twas pretty cool. 8,008 Craigasm. Definitely a Craigasm.
Okay.
Analog Dreams is kind of fits the like bright aesthetic, you know. Dixie Mech exclusive. Really, I didn't know that. So the silicon, like the Rama artisans with that are the silicon, it's a Dixie Mech exclusive. That's awesome, man. Didn't know that was a thing. How's the programming coming?
Getting how to get that.
Nutty
Of
Paris.
course, because this is happening on camera.
Nutty Power. I am on a DNA, SDNA 75 and a Hadley RDA. Chewy's on a Kennedy 25 with a, what is it called? Your mod. Paranormal. DNA 166. There isn't a DNA 200, but it only does 166 if it's 2 batteries. Ah. I don't know what coil. I think mine's just a single Clapton coil. His is probably a dual Clapton coil. Dual Alien. Ooh, he's fancy.
Don't build my own cables.
Yeah, I don't think I've built a coil in like 2 years. I just buy. You can buy them on Amazon. The pre-made coils in the little like tins. I bought a like pack of like 10 different ones, and you can try all the different coils. Can you make an exclamation point vape? Well, we don't typically vape on stream. It's just for 24 hours where neither of us are going to be able to not.
I am in control of my habit because I did not vape in California.
You did not. I mean, I didn't really as much either, but I don't really during the week. Like, I don't take my vape to work. It's just at home.
I can't. It's illegal.
Yeah, yeah. It's for me. It's more of like when I'm at home sitting at my computer. It's like I don't know. There's something about the sitting at a computer that makes me want to do it because I've been doing it like that for 2 years now.
I want to chat. Remind me, how do I get the hex file from the screen?
Camera's going whack again.
I can just.
Oh, okay. It's the light reflecting against the brass.
Quality stream. Well, while I'm working on this, I'm going to start opening a case.
Look at that home sweet home, Matt. You can go to mexondeck.dixiemag.com and pick up one yourself. As well as the floral desk mat. Judas. I've thought about getting a squonker. I almost bought one before we went to NorCal. But I don't really want to spend more on VAs and stuff. Spent a lot of money on stuff 4 or 5 years ago. We both did. Kind of set. I have a whole bunch of stuff I don't even use. Because I typically use a hexome with a Kennedy. Think KBD fans will ever sell the 8X Mark II again after all the manufacturer problems?
I have no idea, but I would like to think that they're going to try, but that does bring the question of, like, is it worth it to do? You're still baking over here.
Interesting. Kennedys, fancy boy. That's like Kennedys are like vintage blacks.
Blacks.
Yeah, I don't think it's the 8X. I think they will sell it again. I hope they do. It's just they have to figure out once they solve the issues that they're having with factories, they'll just go to a different factory. Like it's not like the factory owns any of the files or anything.
No, I would not say this is a super complex board. It is a pretty standard top mount board.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the right hole. Wrong hole!
That's what she said?
Is exactly what she said.
Dun 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 bum. Good.
Yep, I'm done. Whoop.
So Chewy's bad at finding holes.
Chat for Doodle Bob.
I hope that came through on the mic. I don't see any Fs yet, so maybe not. He said, "Give me an F in chat for Doodleball." Oh man.
Look at that. Purple, green, and yellow.
Looking mighty fine.
Mixture of Green Bay and Viking. Perfect rivalry. Actually, Bears still.
How does it look on the stream? Let me see. Open it up on my phone just to see. And he takes it away. Unlucky. He's getting it all loaded up with his preferred layout from QMK. And we'll cap it up, and we can do some extensive typing. Shota, the 8X is top mount. So, is it a Dixie koozie you see? It is a Dixie koozie. Did you know that you can go to mexondeck.dixiemech.com and you can pick up this desk mat as well as a cool floral one, as well as you can get it on the group buy for a cool keycap set called GMK Terra, which we'll be giving away a spot for later tonight. So be sure to stay tuned. And if you use our link, mexondeck.dixiemech.com, it helps us out a lot. What DSA caps? You don't have any DSA anymore, do you? No, Chewy doesn't have any DSA. I have DSA. What's the actual name for it? I can't remember. It's basically DSA Pulse, but it changed a different name. The DSA. Next thing on the schedule is dinner with Apiary. DSA Legacy, that's what it's called. I almost said DSA Solace, but that was a different. That's the name of the colorway from one of the offerings. Yeah, next thing on the schedule is dinner. Yeah, DSA Legacy. I did not see Norbauer's DSS set. Although I feel like I might have to buy that because it's based on a 1992 after school set. Interesting. What are we eating? We are eating pasta with vodka sauce. Made by Chewy's incredible wife, Doodle Bob. Punchy price. How much is it, Mr. Petrov? Should have vodka with pasta sauce. Oh wow. It's $260. That is quite pricey.
Good. Gucci.
Cool. He's set up and ready to go. I don't think we'll be chugging any vodka. Yoda.
Maybe not.
How did Doodle Bob get her name?
Rehoimenoi. That's her username, like in Discord. She's a mod.
Yeah, it's a reference to SpongeBob SquarePants. So She's a big SpongeBob fan. Are you going to use any liner in the KBD-8X?
Nope.
Right now, no. Later, maybe.
I don't plan.
Nope.
Honestly.
Doesn't plan on it.
This board's not meant to sound amazing.
There's also surprisingly a very little amount of room behind the switches, behind the PCB.
This board is all function and feel. It's not really supposed to. This is not like the shining star of my keyboard collection.
What's your work board?
It's gonna be. It'll be a great work board. It'll look nice. Got great switches in it. I just don't think Zelio V2s sound all amazing.
It's definitely their downside. They feel great. They look good. Sound is
Suboptimal.
Sound's not bad. Sound is okay.
I'm sure it'll still sound solid, but something compared to, you know, when I go home and type on my Zyko board, sounds. The quality is priced correctly. Machining, when it comes to the looks and the ano and all that, leaves stuff to be desired.
The ano is smooth though. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's not rough or coarse or anything. There's definitely streaking though. There's definitely some streaking.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there.
They're like big round circles. So it's not like perfect, but once again, you're paying $300 for a nice brass plate, brass weight, top mounted keyboard. Like, it looks fantastic. The typing, I mean, it's going to be the top mount, so it's going to feel like other top mounts. So overall, this is just it's a stunner. This is going to be a great board. Maybe that's Rick. Can you guys see?
Yeah.
I believe our friend Rick is here. So I'm just tidying up the work area. Rick, that's what I figured.
We have a special guest. I need the light. Turn the light on.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Now you can see us. Starting to get dark outside. It's 5 p.m. 19
Dark
hours. We have seen the Tofu 96. It looks cool. Looks interesting.
I want to get one and lube some box clickies and use that as a box clicky board. I'm more excited for the Tina V2.
Tina V2 looks awesome. Your
Uzi. Yeah, this is the complete build. I'll get some. How's the bronchitis going? It's finishing up. Look, our buddy's here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we can show off time.
Oh no, this is your PC.
Oh yeah.
Moon's PCV.
So just casually a Rama M65.
Just some DSA
Umbra.
blasphemy going on over here.
Ooh, Rick. There he is. Rick, say hi.
Hello.
Thank you for the
24-hour stream. and bringing supplies.
There it is.
There it is.
This is a Rama M65. This matches
It does match with
with
it.
my keycap.
That's literally why I bought that.
So this is the solarized dark M65A, which is actually, I think they still have a couple.
Yeah, there's some in stock. Somebody in our Discord is selling some,
Ooh.
and every time you post, I don't. It's so tempting to get. I want it.
Hello, camera.
You can actually go to keycap.com and you can still get one of these.
Yep, just got it. I was in sold, so
Did you bring your 75 as well?
yes, that's what I actually wanted to show off.
Ooh.
Here's your 205.
Yes. My 3204 that I've had that hasn't been mine for
GMK Taro. Check it out.
DMK Taro on M65.
DMK Taro.
March.
Launching in March.
Special appearance.
March.
I got Earl Grey and I got brown sugar. What do you want?
Dude, I don't care.
No, you make a decision.
Oh.
Let's drink.
Dream and decide which one you want.
Come on. Oh, they didn't put boba in my milk. Earl Grey. They forgot. That makes you
Well,
like
I
boba.
think
There
I
you
think
go.
the boba was supposed to not
Oh.
supposed to be in this one, but that's
Well,
fine.
there we go. Just drink.
Yay, 3204.
Yay.
I can now lube. I don't know what I'm going to lube 3204
This is
with.
what I actually want.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see this.
Straight from Korea.
But here, why don't you give that a type? Feels good.
What switches is it?
Holy
Pandas.
Pandas with mint.
It's what spring weight
Stock clear, so 78.
70, yeah.
Yeah. What? You like it? Oh, my.
I do like it. Feels really good. Sounds good too.
I know. I was actually really impressed with it. Been debating putting.
Here, you can try the OG Zykos.
Ooh,
It's very
I
cold
do want to try
outside.
this. It's freezing.
It's
out.
cold outside, so it's the board is very cold.
Right?
They're very heavy.
78.
78 is the same thing. Yeah, it feels heavier than bar.
It's just because of the tactility.
Yeah.
It's so round.
I feel like it hits higher up too. Less pre- These are weird.
Right?
Huh.
Solid.
Let me fix it. No, it's not you. It's the microphone. I'm making it to where it's a little bit more open.
This is nice.
Really like it.
It matches like perfectly.
I know.
Like,
that's why I had to do it. Because I had this penumbra set sitting in a bag for like 2 months. I was like, what am I gonna put this on? And then I saw this on Keycap website, and I was like, all right, gotta get it.
So this is the new TX75 with whatever this is.
What is that?
This is a keyboard mat, according to the man who runs TX.
Ken
Yes.
25.
So he has these little mats, which he was nice enough to give me.
There you go.
They came with it.
The only upsetting part, although this is Type C.
Yeah.
It
so
is
it's
Type
his
C.
newer PCB,
It's the-
which I was surprised. I didn't know that he had a Type C for the.
This is the only one that got it because it's the only one that has a new layout.
Yeah.
But so, can you do 615? Oof. Oof.
I know.
Wow.
The finish is nicer than the other one.
The finish is so nice. It just, I saw it in person and I was.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's heavier than this build.
Mm-hmm. Here, do you mind?
Yep.
I put my fingers all over it, but
Oh, it doesn't matter. you're probably gonna build it anyway.
The mats to go under the board, I'm assuming, to keep it clean and to not damage the weight.
Yeah. Like if you don't want to use a full dust mat.
Yeah.
Because all the TX boards have. Here, flip it over again.
Big fat
brass weights that's unfinished.
Not the biggest fan, but this probably wouldn't drive me that crazy looking down. Because looking down on
You
it,
don't see it.
this is my.
It's kind of nice to pick it up though.
This is
It's like
yeah.
little
Just
finger
like,
holds,
all right.
right?
Like this is my favorite. The only thing that I think would make this better is if there was a wind keyless blocker right here.
Yeah, you get that.
But yeah, I mean, TX still is one of my favorite keyboard designers.
Buying it in Korea
Was an experience.
with
I
no
bet.
tax and with the exchange rate, you can pass it up, right?
Absolutely.
It was so inexpensive. I don't have to pay for shipping. It was wonderful. I can't wait to build it. Or
I'm
have
excited.
someone build it.
Here, let me put this bad boy up.
I bought these. I haven't actually held one up to it yet. Go in there. The trash man does. I think it'll
Ooh, that's like real close.
Yeah.
320.
He only had
Phantasmal
silver
cap.
ones in stock on the website.
Mhm.
So when I went there, I was committed to buying a silver one, and he goes, "Oh, actually, I have a few more in my back room, in this little closet." So he took me in the back, and I grabbed the black one. Love it.
Phantasmal, that's a rough estimation
Thanks.
due to exchange rate. 320, right?
Yeah, it was about 320.
The little mats are for under the keyboard. Shoda.
Yeah, the mat's cool. It has this little.
So were those for sale
I don't
on
know.
their own?
I don't know if he sells these on their own, but it's about the size of the keyboard.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it covers it.
Yeah. And then that one has the TX75 on it, and then this one's got his logo. But that was cool too.
That's pretty dope.
Reminds me of like the Uwu cat.
Yeah.
Very jealous.
When did the TX75 V2 run initially?
Late spring.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's throw.
Thank you for the boba, Mr. Rick.
Of course. That's what I wanted to see was a DVD. That looks nice in person. I like the green.
It's pretty cool green.
It looks more matte in person.
There's the acrylic house with ventilators in that box you like.
Oh, this is for the giveaway?
Yeah.
This is really cool. Oh, it's stacked.
Yep. This is a shit ton of stacked acrylic.
It's stiff.
Yeah, it looks like you can buy it. $375 is the silver price.
Yeah, and then I mean you gotta pay shipping. But it's cheaper than a flight to Seoul.
True. Yeah, that is the correct one. But shipping will be $68 or a little bit more than that. My question with this is how many accent keys is Chewy going to put on there?
A lot.
All the accent keys.
At least 3,
Did you do 7?
4. Yeah, that's a 1 keyless.
Bright green, lime, spacebar.
Hell yeah, dude.
That looks cool.
Although this isn't a permanent fixture.
I just saw the extras yesterday. I was really tempted.
It's on novel keys.
Yep.
Yeah, I like lime. It's a little expensive. I wanna say it was
But you
like
get
200 or
you
something.
get a lot of
You get more
novelty.
than
You get a
base
lot of
now.
novelty pack. This is all on the base.
Oh, that makes
It's a
more
big
sense.
base kit.
Okay. I thought they were just marking it up because they were extras.
No, it's a big base kit.
I mean, it's still marked up like $20. But.
That's
There are 3 things that make a board for Chewy. Split backspace, stepped caps lock, a flipped 7U spacebar.
You can grab a chair, by the way, man. Don't really have a camera set up for you, but...
Oh, I don't need... No one wants to look at me.
And win keyless as well.
What? What's up? I was just trying to be nice. I mean, if you can do 6, then 6, but
I'm afraid my demo's gonna over.
that's fine.
Yeah, true. You did have to do that for a board. I'm excited for the Baka. We got pictures of the Baka.
Did you
Yeah.
see the picture? I
That's
didn't even see the
amazing.
pictures until like other people saw. I was like, the Baka's gonna be great. You want to help me sort them? Osiris.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sounds like fun.
Sounds like a blast.
Can't wait.
Would not have minded green arrows. That would have been nice.
The lime green.
Does it not have
Yeah.
lime green arrows?
They would be right here if there were. Alright.
It is a big base kit. When have you seen all these keys in the base kit? Look at all those novelties. These are in the
Yeah,
base kit.
Like the open one. I just love this lime.
Did I fuck this up? I fucked this up.
What'd you do?
Wrong alts. Did I fuck these up too? No. So. It's all good. We got time.
You're good. It's 5:24. You got till 6.
You're gonna have to dismantle this thing.
I'm already almost. I need to stop drinking my boba. I'm already almost done. Same place as me.
I know. It was good.
We'll do this for
It
now.
is good.
It's freezing cold outside though.
Is it?
Yeah, it was really cold when I got it. I was surprised.
It's 54 degrees.
From California, it's cold.
You know, true. Split shift and backspace on a Keycap. I think the reason he has the split shift
It's for Windows.
for Windows key. What do you put in the top right?
Right here,
Mm-hmm.
tilde. These are both escape.
Double escape tilde. On mine, on my orange, I have my escape. What is the escape key? Because it's a salty cap. I have a program to where when I hit escape, what would be escape, it types salt.
That's awesome.
This is salty caps. Salt.
Oh, there is a salt novelty.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That's where the salty caps came from.
I kind of want to buy the tree cap.
What?
Tree cap?
The tree.
Oh, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You need it for camping.
a tree cap. It benefits the trees. It's on
They
drop right
donate
now.
a tree or something. If you buy the, it's just a 1U tree.
Sure.
Get you some tree. This is the brown sugar. It's like, this is very sweet.
I got it last week. I figured it would be-
Pretty up there in sweetness.
It looks goofy because I soldered the alts in the wrong spot because I'm smart. There you go.
I mean, we could fix it real quick.
Oh, we will. I really like the way this came out.
The green looks really nice.
It looks really good.
Can you tell Chewy likes green? His phone, his keyboard, his apps.
Don't forget his pop socket.
Yep.
So that feels like Zelios. Very tactile, heavy. Just doesn't sound like the greatest thing in the world, but
I agree with you. I don't know how to say your name. Dunhenley. It does.
I'll take that in stride. That's fine.
Dewey. All right. We are beside each other.
I was about to say it's way easier for you to prove that than for me.
Jewel for her pleasure.
Yeah.
I don't know. What? Seeing is believing. No, we just there's a third lube pack.
Yeah.
We'll start it in 2 minutes. 5:30. Start the process for the giveaway.
Sorry, I took it.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Is that your fee for the?
That's my fee. Yes.
Oh, these are yours.
I don't know. I'm gonna put these in. What 60% case should I use? Have a plate, have a PCB, have switches, and no case.
I like a $14 case off of AliExpress.
Just like the worst thing possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get a Fiel.
That I'm not gonna do.
Moistly slick for the third draw.
Do you want a 5 degree?
Oh, here's a 5 degree.
Do you really?
Yeah, you can use
What
it for
color is it?
silver.
That would be.
Go for it. It's in that black box down there. Borrow until further notice.
We like to do giveaways here. Go.
I mean,
There we go.
it's a 5 degree, so it's like it's a top mounted or a tray mounted board, so
I'm fine with that.
you know, it's going to work. We're about to get to sucking.
It's like, you have a sucker?
It's the rule of turning off soldering.
You will need to do.
If you turn it off before you're like 1000% complete, you need to read it.
So Bantership just said that
Or
he's
don't forget to solder 6 switches like I did.
Bantership just said he's lubing his first batch of vintage blacks right now, and he's loving the smoothness. I feel like I need to get vintage blacks. Not because I want them or like them, but I feel like you almost, it's one of those things you almost have to check that box, you
It's a
know?
rite of passage.
Yeah,
Big Cross has a bunch.
very true.
It's like his favorite switch.
It's like the only switch he uses.
McNose is weird, confirmed.
I'm gonna do slurping noises.
Mine does.
My other one worked way better until it broke.
Yeah. I've got one that I bought semi-recently, and it's terrible.
There's a whole board of vintage blacks coming? Ooh. Ooh, did you check that? Did we get any other mail? Or were we waiting on any other mail?
It would have shown up at the store. I need to talk to Metal Chuck.
Okay.
If not, more games. If not, we'll build the TX-75.
Whoa. Not unless you're lubing everything.
I mean, there's time.
We have what? T-minus 19 hours.
We are not even
18 hours. Oh, we have to do
We are
the giveaway.
almost a fourth of the way through this.
Not going to make it.
I brought a bag of
Unlucky.
Yoks. I brought a bag of Halos, and I brought a TX.
He messaged me last night asking if we could loop them. Might actually happen. Let's do this third loop giveaway.
Yeah. Well, I've fixed my mistakes.
What do we want the keyword to be?
Rick. R-I-K.
There we go.
Is just Rick? I don't know. We'll let you just do 3.
Ricky. R-I-K-K-I.
Let's do Rick. Actually, no. Let's not do Rick. Let's do coffee snob.
Coffee snob.
There it is.
All one word. I spelled coffee wrong. Coffee snob.
Coffee. That seems to be going well.
Yeah, totally.
So type coffee snob in chat. And if you don't know, if you're not part of our Discord, join our Discord. You can see Rick talk about coffee and how much of a snob he is about said coffee. More lattes, not actual coffee.
It's not inaccurate. Not wrong.
He's got a grinder that looks like a KitchenAid stand mixer with a very large funnel on top.
It's called a hopper.
Hopper.
It's called a hopper.
I don't know anything about fancy coffee. I know Cope Luwak is made from poop.
Yes, it is.
And
I can't wait for GMK Cafe.
and
Awesome. I accidentally desoldered my spacebar.
and Jamaican Blue Mountain is really good. I know that too. Doesn't he have? He doesn't have a grinder. He's on grinder. No, Rick is taken by a very nice lady.
My ring came.
Your ring came.
Yeah. While I was in Korea, I picked it up the other day. I hid it in my keyboard drawer, so she won't find it.
Perfect.
Last place she will ever look is the keyboard drawer.
I'm sure y'all are both excited.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes, Kinnick engagement ring. Boy Rick is moving on up and is getting married. He's gonna join the married man meta.
Did you say the married man meta?
Yeah, it's a joke. So in like esports, if someone gets married, if a competitor gets married, they like right after they get married, they get insane at the game and they win like the next tournament. It's called the married man meta.
Mm.
Sure you will.
Also type coffee snob in the chat if you would like to win 3 milliliters. I can't. I almost said.
What are you trying to sell over here?
I almost said millimeters earlier. 3 millimeters of 3204. 3 milliliters of 3204.
That's solder?
Three-
Very nice.
It is very nice. You should get some.
3 milliliters of 205 grade 0 and 5 milliliters of 3203. So enter coffee snob into the chat. Also, if you don't own one of these things that the solder is in, you should buy one because they're like $10 and they hold your solder. It's literally just a sheet of bent metal with a rod in it. People were giving away a gallon of lube. I think that would be a little bit much. Although, so last year during Christmas, a famous streamer, I can't remember his name, Chance Morris, Soda Poppin', that's his name. Soda Poppin' opened up to his chat to buy him Christmas presents anonymously. And his chat bought him a 50-gallon drum of lube
God.
that he had delivered to his house. He has a 50-gallon drum of lube in his apartment garage. He got some pretty interesting Christmas presents.
Use a different tip. I like the chisel tip. I was just curious.
Mm.
You can't really see it on stream.
I don't really like the chisel tip.
I'm a chisel fan.
Chisel fan?
Yeah.
You're good. 37.
We good. We out here.
You know who's not out here?
Moon.
Moon's not even in chat. Also, enter Coffee Snob in chat to win a lube bundle.
There we go.
Now it looks right. Alright.
I'm glad you bought lime so I don't have to.
Enter Coffee Snob in chat to be entered to win a lube bundle of 3203, 3204, and 205 grade 0. So you can lube your stabs, you can lube your switches, you could lube whatever you want. How's the taro?
It's delicious.
Is it
Would
good?
you like to try it?
Not really. I'm good. I like my potatoes normal colored.
Do you want to turn the music off real quick?
Music has been done for a while, but I can mute my mic. Typing test. Commence.
So roll the 83. I was typing the lyrics to Colt 45.
So I just want to let you know that Metallic Charles purposefully, so Blind Assassin goes in before sub sounds during the typing test, and Metal Chuck subbed during the typing test. I do not hit spacebar with my index finger. That's Chewy. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months, Metallic Charles. Can I come play with it?
Yeah, dude.
That's what she said. Whoa.
I gotta pee.
Whoa. Sit in the famed Osiris chair. Quiet.
I'm typing the lyrics to Rockstar.
I don't know what it is. Every time I pick up a keyboard and try and type, I type I hate Nicholas. Every time. It's just what my brain goes to. It's something in my head that it doesn't.
Can't see the chats. This feels really good. I think these are just stock too.
Yeah, they're not loaded or anything. It just got here 2 days ago or something. I ordered them on Monday, I think, and then we got the 15% off notification on like Wednesday. That was cool.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, we should probably give away.
Oh yeah, you should end the giveaway.
We should end the giveaway. Okay. Last chance. Do Coffee Snob in chat. All lowercase, no spaces, to be entered to win a lube giveaway. Yeah, just click the Chrome.
If you want to stay for dinner, we have.
Oh no. You're trying to fatten me up.
Fatten you out, dude.
Turkey.
We're going to be rolling the giveaway in 2 minutes. What time is it right now?
5:43.
Okay, we're perfect. We'll roll it at 5:45.
Hey, bud.
So under Coffee Snob in the chat to be entered to win 3 milliliters of 3204 and 205 grade 0 and 5 milliliters of 3203. Right? Right. Yeah. This
Fun build.
this feels really good for being, especially for being stock.
It's just stock. Like, I'm gonna put some EPBT caps on it, but
Ooh, make it sound a little bit darker.
it'll darken it. It'll probably sound a little bit better.
Is there a brass plate?
Mm-hmm. It's freaking the camera out.
Oh, because of the
Light,
autofocus.
the light reflective and
Yeah.
off the plate, the
Probably
autofocus,
the infrared. The little-
sensor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Feels good though.
Well, it's your camera.
That's mine. That's Dave's.
That one's good. I recognize the grip.
Okay, I've got it in the cage and it's mounted upside down.
Where you stand for dinner, bud?
Yeah. I'll stay. I'll stick around. I got nowhere. Caffeine connoisseur. Ooh, look at that. In the chat. Someone after my own heart.
Ooh,
Ooh, we have.
caffeine connoisseur. You could type Coffee Snob to be entered to win a giveaway of lube that has nothing to do with coffee. But our friend Rick here is a coffee snob.
Should caffeine connoisseur win?
If you
I
did
will
it,
send him a
anyways.
bag of coffee along with the loop. Sponsored by.
But yeah, this thing looks great.
Yeah, it'll be that is going to be a solid.
I'm just gonna clean up the area so we can get a little a nice little vanity shot of the board.
Is that on?
Use coffee bean oil as lube. That's for the TX. Yeah.
We'll hold on to it. We might.
We might.
I might use it.
Hey, I can pull them apart. I didn't have a switch opener. I'll sit there and start taking them apart while we wait. Am I rolling it?
Roll that
Who's
bitch.
it gonna be?
Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna win?
Karma.
With a Q.
Karma.
Say
Congratulations.
something in chat, Karma.
Let us know you're there. Let us know you want it. If you can't accept it or don't want it, let us know.
Sir.
There you
Hey,
go.
I'll take it.
Uh,
Add
jo-
us in Discord. Can you type exclamation point Discord? Add it, join
Ooh.
our Discord. Send us a message.
What is this? Are these creams?
those are creams. Those are the olives.
Oh, layout.
What layout?
It split backspace, and I was looking for
Oh, yeah.
backspace, and I got lost.
I'm gonna tidy up this area.
Relinquish the
Some
chair.
stuff. I'll leave this here.
I like it. Alright, straighten back. There you go, sir.
Pilot's chair. Unfortunately, .com did not win. But I do like your name.
I need to get zippy for this. Sure.
Well, that's gonna kind of do it for the KBD 8X build.
Yeah. Solid build overall. My thoughts are 7 out of 10. PCB was solid. Plate was all right. It's a top mount build. There's nothing screaming like high end quality. There's no like craziness to it. It's not some new, neat, awesome layout. So there's nothing really special about it. But it's just a solid built board, and I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something like just on the cheaper side, I mean, parts and everything for this board, minus the caps, were $390.
Super
So,
solid.
Like,
The thing too is that it's like what we were talking about last night with it. Is it's a board that if you're new, you're used to using a board that's that layout. Like there's nothing crazy about it.
yeah.
Great option. Great option.
Caps. Going into. Actually, well. No, this is
Like 5 degrees.
sitting in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting in the other room. Can also throw this on the Allison one. In space bars.
True.
For the OSA.
That would look good on the OSA.
What light are these?
I don't remember. What is this? You can burn that.
Any ISO available? That's Europe giving him a coughing fit.
Choking me.
The EU just shamed you right now. It's okay. It's that bronchitis.
We're good. Ugh. Karma is a bitch.
Karma just won the lube giveaway.
Got him. Well, I guess I could have used these too. Huh.
Chewy's not about the trays. In fact, when we were at the Dallas meetup, when we got GMK 9s, he gave it away at the meetup. He gave away the band roll and the tray.
I saw it in the trash can at one point too. At the Dallas meetup.
The roll or the tray?
Something was in the trash can, and I saw that someone pulled some of it out. I think.
Say nay to the tray. Down. I like the tray.
trays.
I like the look of the trays. The functionality of the trays is very suboptimal.
I understand why they use them for shipping purposes.
Sorry for the noise. JTK trays, definitely much better.
I would get the.
JTK trays are where it's at. But getting them is also very expensive.
My Arctic. Wait.
You can't.
What's up, sir?
put those in that.
While we're tidying up, I think we're going to
Take a quick break.
take a quick break. I personally need to use the banyo. We're gonna clean up a little bit, and then we will be back just after 6 p.m. with a dinner with apiary. So enjoy the music and talk amongst yourselves while we figure out our lives. Let me get the music ready. We will see y'all in a few minutes.